His objective, his concept is to provide you specific fragrances for specific purposes. What's going on, everyone? My name is Farid, we're back again. And if you're new to my channel, if you love fragrances, if you love to smell great, and if you love compliments, therefore you are at the right place. In today's video, I'm gonna do my full review on the most famous influencer, Jeremy fragrance, and this one is Office for Men by Fragrance One. So last year, Jeremy had released his own line, which is Fragrance One, and had released his first fragrance, which is Office for Men. Therefore, today I'm going to give you my honest opinion, honest thoughts on this particular fragrance, which is none other than Office for Men. Before I start my review, I'm gonna emphasize five aspects, which I mainly will be focusing on. The first one is the packaging, the presentation. Second one is the juice, of course. The third one is compliment factor. The fourth one is the performance, and the last one would be the price. All right. So the first one that I would like to talk about is the packaging, the presentation of the fragrance. When we look at Jeremy itself, he looks like a very high-end, the top tier class kind of guy, with his suit, hair, look, and all that, with his golden Rolex, red Ferrari. So of course we want something that is interesting on part of its release. So the first one, as I mentioned just now, I would like to talk about is the packaging, the presentation. Here you go for the presentation. We have the box, we have the bottle. So honestly, when you look at the box, it looks like a tester box. A thin cardboard box, which is very cheap. Dia macam korang ambil dekat belakang lori, korang tahu tak? Ambil belakang lori. So the bottom of the box, we have the description, the ingredients, the barcode, and then the back one we have the Fragrance One. Dia ada tulis Fragrance One, and dia punya depan dia ada Office for Men, the bottle itself. Untuk korang, if you want to buy this, you can get it. But let's talk about those people who do not know Jeremy. So the first thing that comes to your mind will be what is this? Office. We only have Office at the front of the box that we have here, Office for Men. So tak ada branding. We don't have the branding. So macam kalau orang tu tak tahu, dia akan macam tak interested lah to dive in with this fragrance, unless they are a big fan of Jeremy. Alright, that's it. For this box, memang disappointing. This is very disappointing to me because I was expecting something that is much fancier, much appealing kind of presentation. Because as far as we all know, this fragrance is not cheap. It's not cheap. So we want something that is lebih lawa, dia punya presentation. So this one is a big no-no to me. I don't know you guys, but to me memang out lah. Macam tester, but you pay very high price. And then the bottle, korang tengok bottle. So this is the bottle, the black one. So this one is the third batch, which I bought earlier this year. So okay. So this okay, tengok cap dulu. So this is the cap. Kau tengok berapa kecilnya, berapa tajamnya. It's very sharp, boleh cut through your skin. Seriously, it's very sharp, which I would not suggest you to do this kind of stuff. Very bad. And just look at the nozzle. There is no finishing touch in this fragrance. Tengok, even the bottle itself, I just put in my bag, and I have several scratches here and there. Tengok, I don't know if you guys can see it, but memang banyak scratch actually. Dia punya nozzle, dia tak ada finishing touch. As in dekat bawah ni, it's like something is missing. This supposedly ada something yang macam much bulkier, I believe. Sebab ya, kalau macam ni memang macam perfume murah. Alright, so but you pay with a very expensive price for this one. So presentation, I would like to give it a rating of 3 out of 10. Too bad. It's just too bad. I don't understand why Jeremy is producing this kind of fragrance, this kind of presentation. I was expecting more, but I believe his concept, which is simple and straightforward. Well, that's his opinion, and that is my opinion. So the next one is, I would like to talk about the juice itself. So the first thing that comes to my mind is bergamot, the brightness of the bergamot with the ambroxan, with the muskiness and the woodiness on the undertone, which is very, very, very mass appealing to me. If you are a big fan of Dior Sauvage, if you are a big fan of Creed Aventus, and if you are a fan of any blue fragrance, marine fragrance, therefore this one is definitely a great purchase for you. The great one, honestly, in my opinion, is very nice. The bergamot is very prominent in this fragrance. It is very bright. I really love the bergamot in this fragrance. It is very mass appealing. It's not as sharp as Dior Sauvage, but a little bit more fruitiness, just like Aventus, like we have on the Aventus. But trust me, even if you have Aventus, even if you have Dior Sauvage, you might want to get this one as well. It's not a redundant. I don't think this one is a duplicate of any of those fragrances. I don't think this one is a clone. I don't think this one is similar to any of those fragrances, but they are in the same family. So if you are interested with those blue marine fragrance, therefore this one is a great one for you. I am going to rate this 9 out of 10. Office for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. The next one that I would like to emphasize is the compliment factor. Since it is a very mass appealing fragrance, I believe this one is a great compliment getter. Trust me, you wear this, people will notice you, people will compliment you, saying that you're smelling very nice, you're smelling very great. Especially the ladies, they want, just as far as you know, refreshing fragrance is one of the factor for you to get compliments. If you are wearing something that is refreshing, something that is very bright, trust me, you will get compliments. That is, I don't know, some kind of psychological theory, I don't know. But it is true. I suggest you to buy this one if you want to get compliments. But of course, you have other tons of fragrances out there as well, which you can get compliments. But because this is the main concept of Jeremy. His objective, his concept is to provide you specific fragrances for specific purposes. Therefore, since we have office, like me, I had bought my office, since this one is a great one for the office. Also, he had released the day and night for the ladies and even the unisex. Or I don't know, a few months in coming, maybe he would release his club and also black tie. I'm a huge fan of Jeremy. Alright, no doubt about it. But the main thing here is the concept itself is very interesting, because his objective is to provide you the best one for you to get compliments, for you to smell the best in that area, the best in the crowd. Therefore, if you want compliment, Office for Men is the great alternative for you. The next part I would like to talk about is the performance. Let me tell you one thing, this one is a citrusy, fresh, light and aromatic woody fragrance, ambroxan-ish fragrance. So I get around morning to the evening, around 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours, just nice for me. It works so good, especially if you spray it to your clothes, like right here, you will definitely get around a whole day. Yeah, you will get a whole day longevity of this fragrance. It is a beast fragrance. It is a beast performer fragrance. Also, in terms of projection and also sillage, perfect. This is what we call perfect concept by Jeremy, because he made this fragrance to be well known by the community. He wants something to be recognized. Of course, kalau kau tengok Jeremy, dia memang jenis yang, you know, tak attention sikit kan. So that is his concept. Dia nak something yang very recognizable. People will recognize you, people will smell you. That's for the projection and also sillage. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Both 9 out of 10. Great one. Alright guys, the next aspect that I would like to discuss with all of you is the price. The price of the fragrance itself. So this one is 100 and berapa tah dollar, I don't know, but I remember this one is 800 plus ringgits for this one. Yeah, this one is 159 euro, which is roughly 116 160 euro, which is around 800 plus ringgit. Is it worth it for the price? To me, yes and no. It's for you to decide, because if you are the type of guy that wants the juice, therefore this one is a great juice, I would say. Creation by Alberto Morias. He created a lot of good fragrances, Bulgari, CK, what else? A lot of fragrances out there. Hence, I totally would suggest you to buy this if you really interested. I would suggest you to go for the travel spray first, which is the 10 ml one, which Jeremy always, TikTok, all of that. So if you are interested, you just go for this one. Office, I haven't tried day and night, or even the unisex one, which had been released a few days ago. So the price is 800 plus ringgit. Is it worth it? It's for you to decide. To me, just okay. It's not something that is blow you away. It doesn't blow me away. It's just something that is mass appealing, get you compliments and all that. It gets the job done. That's the most important thing. I rate this fragrance in terms of the price. I go for the 5 out of 10. It's too expensive for the presentation, for the, all of those. 5 out of 10 is belong to the juice itself. That's it, guys. If you ask me, is it worth it for you to get one? If you are a big fan of Dior Sauvage, as I mentioned just now, blue fragrance, marine fragrance, mass appealing, aquatic fragrance, or woody, kind of a little bit of fruitiness, therefore this one is definitely a great purchase for you. Hence, go check his website now. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support throughout my videos before. I would like to thank every single one of you for supporting me. Together we build this family, we grow together, and I hope you find this video useful to you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave some comments, ask me any question in regard of any fragrances. I am more than ready to help. Don't forget, subscribe my channel. Alright, and that's it, guys. Always remember, scent defines your personality, so wear it whenever you want. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.